So in this session we'll take a look at creating invoices matching back to purchase orders. We'll also have a look at the capability of the AP Invoice Wizard in terms of downloading purchase order data, receipt data, etc. So as you can see, we've pre-populated the AP Wizard with the appropriate data matching back to the two purchase orders in the sheet. The first purchase order will in fact invoke the PO matching form, which we'll see, that allows us then to match the lines on the invoices back to the lines on the purchase order. The second example will not need to pop the matching form, as there will be a automatic match back to the purchase order. So we'll go ahead and select the invoices, and we'll upload the selected. So as we can see here, here's our PO matching form, and you can see all the details associated with the purchase order available to you to make decisions on the matching on a line-by-line basis. So if we select our line and our quantity and match, that will then populate the spreadsheet with that detail, and so on and so forth. So we might match the second line and the third line. In this example, we have 3 lines matching back to the purchase order, but the supplier has added 2 additional lines in terms of sundry expenses. So we're able to add the accounting to the spreadsheet by invoking the appropriate form. We can then search for our combinations, select, and populate the form. So that's our distributions taken care of. So as we can see, we're in a pending state, so we now submit the payables import. And we're able to view the progress of the import through the concurrent request viewer. As you can see, it's pending. Once complete, we are then able to refresh the sheet, and this will give us the ability to load our attachments, load our holds if there are any, and our releases. We don't have any of those. So now the process is complete. We've attached 1 attachment and 1 hold, and we can see the spreadsheet has been populated with the relevant purchase order information and the line detail. You'll also note on the second invoice we've just created, we have matched back to a receipt, so we have a 3-way match for that particular invoice. In this example, we're going to use the the AP Invoice Wizard to download details by the sheet. So basically we are bringing the details for the purchase order 7415 back down into the sheet. So it might be that you wish to download the details back into the sheet and then create your invoice from here. So as we can see, we've got our amounts. We have got the purchase order there at the line level, the details in terms of the item description, the PO line type, so we've got goods and services, and the PO match basis, which is quantity in this particular case. So from here we could quite easily use the standard AP Wizard functionality to basically create an invoice from the details on the purchase order. And we can go through, obviously enter the invoice number, the amounts, etc., etc. We can use the match distributions form for processing POs also. So we have 26 POs for this particular supplier, and so we can select our our purchase order from here, and then we can select, so found for records, so we could select the records and then basically bring those across and download the records from there. So you can see here in the spreadsheet, here are the lines associated with that particular purchase order. We also have the ability to download receipt details via the sheet. So we have a receipt number, and that will then bring the details for that receipt back down into the spreadsheet, as you can see there. Complete with the supplier details. So then we can carry on the processing from there based on that receipt information and that particular purchase order number, and we can then look to create invoices based on that. And on this example, using the receipt information we've just downloaded, we're going to match the selected invoice line. As we can see, it's validated, and now we can go ahead and do the creation and the upload process. And then we can go through, submit the payables import. View the concurrent request. And once complete, we go through the refresh process again, uploading attachments, holds, and releases. As we can see, we've now created an invoice based on the receipt information.